Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for watching. This is G Styles again. If you subscribed, thank you so much. And for those that haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button right away. Yeah. And then remember, you can interact with us. Drop a comment, like, and even share with whoever you think might love to watch this. Today, we're going to prepare fish. And for starters, like fish, you've got to wash it super clean. It's interesting how fish lives in water, but we've got to clean it like it lives in something else. Yeah. So make sure you wash it clean to get all the, bad material, if I may call it, out of it. And there we have it. It's ready, clean, and ready to be cooked. Get your vegetables ready. You can cut them or grate them, whichever you like. In this case, we used carrots, onions, tomatoes, and green pepper. You might have other vegetables you might want to add. That's perfectly all right. Feel free to do that. But for this particular case, these really suffice to give you that super deliciousness that we are hoping to achieve at the end. All right, so before you get busy with it, add some salt to it. Not too much, but just enough. Add some cooking oil to the frying pan. Now, the deal is, we have some people that are really hungry and can't wait for us to get done with preparing the food and the stew. So what we decided to do is to prepare this in bits, fry something for them so they can have it in the meantime as we prepare the main course to be had later on. So for starters, we're going to do the frying. Okay, so add some pieces to the frying pan just as we are doing. Okay, so make sure the fire is not too much. Remember, mild fire. If it's too much, it will end up burning the fish before it gets ready. And then also remember to keep turning it to make sure all the sides are cooked properly. And as you turn, you can tell that it's getting ready. You notice it turning brownish. It's nicely getting ready. But if it turned black, just know you're burning it. And if that's the case, immediately lower the heat. The amount of oil that you use should not be too much to drown the fish, but again, not too little to have it stick to the bottom of the pan. Once you notice that the fish is becoming uniformly brown, you know it's about time to get it off of the fire so it doesn't start turning black. So in our case, it's ready, and it's about time to get it off. Yes, so we've gotten it off of the fire. And now we're serving our dear guests. Remember, this is not the final thing that we're preparing. This is really just like a starter for them because they are hungry and they badly wanted to have something. And this being a fish day, we're not about to prepare something else. It's the fish that is going to be a starter still. So there we go. We add some vegetables for them. You know, keep it ital. Ital means natural. Keep it ital for them. Delicious, isn't it? All right, so on to the next one. We get our vegetables, put them in a saucepan with some cooking oil already. Remember, like we always say, you don't necessarily have to separate these vegetables like many people do. Just bundle them together and drop all of them into the oil. Yeah, so stir them together, add some water, and then let them boil for some time. The boiling is really to get them soft. The reason we would like to get the vegetables soft before we drop in our fish is because fish is really tender and gets ready quickly. Yeah, so we won't want to mix it with something that is going to take long to get ready. So that's the reason we get the vegetables ready and then drop in the fish while the vegetables are already soft, if you know what I'm saying. Add some more salt. Remember, we had already added some salt to the fish, but the fact that we've added water to the vegetables, the little salt that we put might not be enough, so we add it at this point and cover. Let it boil for some time and then keep checking on it to make sure that it doesn't get burnt. Remember, mild temperature for the fish so it doesn't disintegrate. Add some curry powder. At this point, any curry powder of your choice would do the job. Add some cumin seeds too. Cumin seeds are really healthy and give your stew some really great taste. I highly recommend them. Then cover and let it continue to boil. Make sure that the fire is really mild again, so the fish doesn't disintegrate. Keep checking to be sure that it's getting ready properly, yeah? And from the look of it, we are moving in the right direction. As the fish gets ready, let's prepare our Irish. Remember, we're going to prepare Irish and Posho to accompany the fish. So, wash the Irish. And then peel it. Once you're done peeling, wash it and add some water to the saucepan. Now checking with our fish, looks like it's ready to go, and so that means it's about time. It's time for us to get it off the fire. Add some salt to your Irish. Get our fish off of the fire and then put our Irish onto the fire. Cover it and let it boil for some time. Continuously check on it to make sure that it doesn't get burned. You could also touch it, or even with a spoon, just to be sure that it's getting ready properly. Add some cumin seeds too. Cumin seeds give it a very delicious taste that complements the one that we added to the fish, if you remember. Cover and let it continue to boil. Okay, our Irish is ready. So next is water for the posho. So we get our water, put it on fire and let it boil. And once it's boiled, add our flour. And start to mingle. Make sure you add flour to it until it's solid enough. All right, otherwise it might feel like you're eating porridge in the end. So add some flour to ensure that it's firm enough, then continue to mingle. Keep it on fire for some time, usually about between 5 to 10 minutes. That is just about enough time to get your flour ready for consumption. Continuously mingle so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the saucepan, and also so it doesn't burn. And finally, our posho is ready to be taken off of the fire. Delicious, isn't it? Okay, so we are ready to go. Our guests are ready to serve. That is the very delicious stew. That's the Irish we prepared. And that's the mighty posho. Yeah. In a distance is a speaker playing some sweet reggae music, so you know the vibe, yeah? All right, that brings us to the end. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to drop a comment if there's something you think we missed, or something new you'd like to share with us. We'll be very happy to interact. Thank you, and hope you enjoyed it. See you on the next one.